Now, just who do I think I am? I think that I can show you two of the most cringy things I've ever seen in my life back to back, yesterday and today. That is awfully rude of me. But since you're here, let me show you this, which involves 3 minutes of cringe, 2 NPCs from Elden Ring, and 1 partridge in a pear tree, along with a very angry trucker at a Waffle House. Let me just show you what we got going here today. Behold, as with all great videos, 720p.
That place was like...
What's that?
You guys film your stuff, you give them money, they take free.
I mean, we tip nice.
$50?
Something like that. You pocket watching? He said, you come in here, you guys tip nice. He didn't say tip nice, he said you pay nice.
You've been live the whole time.
Yeah,
do you know
nah.
Twitch? Oh, so Twitch is a live streaming platform. It has a purple icon, and we're streaming on...
I know what Twitch is, but I don't use it.
Oh, you're familiar with it?
Oh, and yeah, I also forgot to tell you that I don't know who to root for with this video. So they are streaming at a Waffle House, which is just... I get it. If you're a streamer, I suppose maybe you need to be streaming all the time. I, for one, like having a personal life, and if I'm eating at a Waffle House, I'd like nobody to know about it because I could have picked 12 other restaurants that are better than that. But anyway, whatever. I guess I don't care. But you can't really be upset with people being upset with the fact that you're streaming. And what I mean by that is streamers can be obnoxious a lot of the times, right? Where they are talking all the time. As you saw, the levels of cringe when she started talking about what Twitch was. Like, that should be illegal. Illegal amounts of cringe going on here. So I get his point. However, the angle he chose to come at that with makes him look like the biggest turd satchel this side of the Mississippi. Because he starts talking about how much they're tipping. Out of all of the ways that he could have put his foot in the door being like, hey, by the way, I don't want you to be streaming anymore. He had to go with, oh yeah, how much money are you paying these poor people working here? Which is such a baffling way to go about that. Like, there are many other ways that I think would be effective to get them to stop, rather than being like, so, how much are you tipping? We have a civil war of cringe on our hands, and which one I like better, I'm not sure. Which one do I hate more? I'm not sure. But it gets worse because the Squire girl right here, she knows how to pull like an ungodly amount of cringe out of the air. Like, it is incredible how that amount of cringe just gets sucked out of everywhere else in like freaking anime style, like convulses in her and, you know, like a Powerball or something like that. That's Powerballs. That's lottery stuff. Sorry.
So, yeah, since we're Twitching, it's kind of live all the time, and that's why we keep yapping.
So you don't act like an asshole, you give your server a lot of money after you're done with the meal, right?
Nah, you assume we're assholes?
I mean, you're acting like they're working, they're busting their ass. You guys are just fooling around.
They us though. He literally watched my
Right, but you give them a real tip.
We do.
How much? Yeah, no, they typically...
Is he the owner of this restaurant?
Behold the noodle brain angle that this guy tries to take, where he's trying to act like he's helping the people working at the Waffle House. They already showed them in the video. They're totally fine. I don't think they care at all. Now, it's hard to know if they really were being obnoxious or if they were just sitting there talking to the camera. So it's hard to really get a gauge on who I side with. But to act like he cares about the people working is just totally false. Like, he doesn't care about the people that are working there. He just doesn't want his omelet to be ate while these two goofballs in costumes are talking. That's what it is. So, Dr. Mr. Truckerman, I'm gonna have to give you an A for the effort, but I'm gonna have to fail this assignment because that's ridiculous. A terrible play, really.
I have two questions since you got your live.
How much did I tip last time? 300. How much you tip?
Whatever I want, I'm not taping.
So like, why are you tip watching right now?
I'm just asking you a question because you guys are having so much fun.
But you tip watching though, like.
Okay, I'm tip watching.
You are tip watching.
You're right.
Last time was 300 for me.
That's impressive.
Now, if that wasn't the quickest peeing contest you've ever seen in your life, the guy asks, so how much are you tipping? He's like really pressing these guys, thinking that they're jerks and not tipping anything. He says $300. There's no way to really verify that, but that's a lot of money to tip. And the guy up there is like, oh yeah, really? Well, what would you, never mind. No, that's a lot of money. Never mind, I am tip watching. You're right. Gosh. So now that that little anime arc is over, it's time for the big main event. It is time for the lesser of the antagonists, I suppose, to come to victory. And what you're about to see here is the most cringy thing I've seen all week. and I do this every single day, almost. I'm always looking at this stuff. So what I'm about to show you is not for the faint of heart.
So Darth Vader, say whatever you want, and Obi-Wan, you can talk this. Obi-Wan, anything you want to say?
Yeah, like, so wait, hold on. Are we beefing? Oh, okay. Because I can't tell your energy is given, like, I don't know if you're trying to be philanthropic, but if you are, then you got to beat my $300 tip.
Philanthropy? Wait a minute, sir. Are we, like, beefing? Is that what's going on here? Is that what's going on here? Now, look, he's not doing anything illegal, but he is producing a highly lethal amount of cringe, and that's just a fact.
Oh, heard you.
Do you want to hear a joke, sire?
She's good at jokes, bro.
Let me
She's
tell
really
you a
good.
joke.
Tell him a joke.
All right, this has to be an original joke, not one that you wrote down in practice.
No, trust
Okay,
me,
okay.
trust me.
What are you talking about, dude? Okay, so at this point, the trucker is so ticked off that he paid more, that they're getting their way, that the people that are working there are actually kind of vibing with them. He's pretty mad. But then he tries to frame the whole thing as if it was a joke, which it wasn't a joke. You can go back and watch this video. It wasn't a joke. He very clearly was very angry about it. And then she, in character, very cringe character, as we'll see in a second, she says, "Oh, a joke, sire? Yes, would you like to see a joke?" Cringe. And then the trucker guy says the most outlandish thing you've ever heard in your life, where he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll hear a joke, but you can't practice it. You have to come up with it on the spot." Who has ever done that? Who has ever once said a joke that they just came up with off the top of the dome? Hate to break it to you, that's not a real thing. He's trying to be so manipulative, being like, "Oh yeah, no, you could tell a joke, sure, but it can't be something you practiced or ever heard before. It has to be something new and fresh." Now here it comes, everyone, the creme de la creme of the cringe. I can't watch this again.
Sire, why did the toilet paper roll down the hill?
All right, where's the joke?
She's about to tell you, but you got to answer.
He's being such a troll. Oh my gosh. Yeah, where's the joke? This guy, he knows what a joke is. Come on, dude. You're being such a jerk. I used to not know which side I was on watching this video. I'm 100% on the Twitch streamer side. They're annoying. They're cringe, sure. But this guy is such a jerk. But the sire stuff is that's pretty cringe.
Why did...
Tell Obi-Wan, put down the camera. Let her do your joke. Move back. Obi-Wan, move over.
Yes.
He wanted eye contact when you told a joke.
You can move up.
I can move up. Okay.
Pretend Obi-Wan's not there. And
What the
Obi-Wan, sit down.
So what is...
No, he got to stand. He got to.
All right, you can stand, but get out of the way now.
This guy thinks he's running the place. He's like, "Okay, no, you stand up. All right, no. Sit down, Obi-Wan. No, come on, you come up. You're telling the joke. Nope, no. All right, stand still. Get out of the way, okay? You go sit down. You shut up. You stand up. Okay, now pass. Come on, cross traffic. Hurry up. Stop. All right, let's go, everybody. Come on, cross the road."
Hear ye. Welcome to Extra Emily, that's me, comedy show.
Woo! Yeah!
Thank you. I'm here to deliver my joke. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill?
What?
To get to the bottom.
Because you used toilet paper to wipe your bottom? You didn't think it was funny? You're trolling.
That's what I've been saying. This guy is just trolling for no reason. Now, was that joke Turbo Cheeks? Yeah, you bet your sweet little bunions it was. However, it was fine. like there's no reason to be a jerk about it. It wasn't like offensive. Whatever. And this video brings up a pretty interesting point of conversation. You're in public. You don't have the right to not be recorded. That you're in public. And if you're at a business or a restaurant of some kind, that is to the owners of that business or restaurant to be like, "Hey, we allow this," or "Hey, we don't allow this." You as a customer really shouldn't have a say in that. But there's a difference between what is legal and what is nice to do, right? What is allowed and what is good. And I don't know that we have found that balance when it comes to Twitch streamers. This isn't going away. People are going to continue to be doing it. So I don't know that we've really found our footing in public etiquette yet. And I'm actually okay with that, because if we had our footing, then we wouldn't have gotten this wonderful video. Hey, thank you to everybody who has subscribed lately. Thank you to all of the people who have viewed my videos within this past week. I've been grinding. I've been trying to grow this community. So if you liked the video you just watched, if you would not mind clicking that subscribe button, it really helps out a small channel like this. Really quick before you leave, I'll tell you a joke, since the one that we saw in this video was just so lackluster. So the other day I asked my wife how I looked with my new hair, with my clothes, and she says, you're an 8 on a scale of 10. So I looked at her confused, and she looked at me even more confused, and I said, honey, why would you want me to urinate on a skeleton?